Star witness in the federal corruption trial of former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell delivered damaging testimony today. Jonnie Williams is the wealthy businessman who gave the McDonnells $165,000 in gifts and loans. Peggy Fox is covering the trial in Richmond, where Williams has been on the stand all day.
Jonnie Williams is coming across as a reluctant Santa Claus. The prosecution is walking him through every gift request of the McDonnells, and for most of them, he comes through. And in fact, today the jury got to hold and touch one of the most talked about gifts, that Rolex watch.
Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Jonnie Williams admitted on the stand today that he knew what he was doing was wrong, maybe illegal. He lavished the McDonnells with expensive gifts, $120,000 in loans, golf outings, stays at his vacation home, a shopping spree in New York, use of his Ferrari. He said he gave the gifts to get the governor's help in securing state-funded studies on his company Star Scientific's health supplement called Anatablock. He never got the studies. Williams said he did not tell Star Scientific about most of the gifts, including that $7,000 Rolex watch he gave to the governor, because he said, quote, "I should not have had to buy things like that to get the help I needed. I made a mistake when I bought it. I knew it was wrong." Williams expressed regret for all of the gifts and said that it was mostly Maureen who kept asking. One time he said she asked him to buy a car for one of her children. He refused this time and said, quote, "I thought we had an understanding. She was helping me. They were helping me. But the thought of writing a check to a car dealership for one of the McDonnell's children I didn't even know, I just had a tough time with that." For every gift that Jonnie Williams gave to the McDonnells, the prosecution is showing what the McDonnells did for Jonnie Williams and his company. Bob McDonnell has said from day one that he did nothing illegal. Coming up at 6 o'clock, I will show you an email from Bob McDonnell to Jonnie Williams that the prosecution says proves otherwise. In Richmond, Peggy Fox, WUSA9.
And Matt Kaiser is a white-collar criminal defense attorney in Washington, D.C. He's one of our go-to attorneys as we analyze this case. And explosive.
It's a big day.
It is a very big day. Let's start where Peggy sort of left off, where she talked about Jonnie Williams saying in court, "I was wrong. I knew I was wrong. I shouldn't have done it." What is the government trying to say to the jury through Williams about his role in all of this?
Right, that's a great question. I think what the government's trying to do is they want the jury to hear as many times as they can that this whole arrangement was wrong, that it was corrupt. Mm-hmm. And if they can get each and every witness to sit there and to say that to the jury, it makes their case easier at the end.
One of the other things Jonnie Williams said in court today is that he did not have a personal relationship with Maureen McDonnell. And so the defense has said, coming in the door, he knew there was a problem in their relationship, and he sort of weaseled his way in and then gave the gifts and the loans. What does the defense do now with that information?
Yeah, that's going to be hard. I think the defense is not saying they had a relationship. They're not saying that there was a thing there. They're just saying she wanted there to be a thing there. They're going to have to call him a liar on the part about whether he knew about her problems in the marriage or her intentions towards him, and that's going to be a little bit delicate, but they've got to call him a liar anyway.
They got 1,200 texts, apparently, between Jonnie Williams and Maureen McDonnell.
1,200 texts, and you've got to know the defense team has gone through each and every one of them. If there is any kind of sweetie text in there, we're going to hear about it tomorrow as the cross-examination continues.
I got to say, when you look at the transcript of what was going on here, it made me wonder who's playing whom.
Exactly. I mean, Jonnie Williams is a master salesman, and as the cross started today, you could see that was where the defense was going. That guy has sold stuff his whole life, and it looks like he was selling the governor, and he may also have been selling the government here, and that's why he's a witness who's got immunity.
Well, we'll have to see how this all plays out. As you said, tomorrow will be another key day in that courtroom. Matt Kaiser, always good to see you. We know you'll be back as this trial goes on.
Wonderful to see you. Thanks.
Derek?